Well, presenters, welcome back. Coach Tommy with another teaching tape, Pacers Nuggets today. Reminder, I'm looking for people who want to jump higher off of one leg. I'm developing a program. It's almost complete. I need some guinea pigs. I know it'll work. So if you're looking to jump higher off of one leg jumping, not two legs, one leg jumpers, comment, reach out to me here or on Instagram at Coach T Lamb. I guarantee it'll work. So, all right. Let's go into Pacers and Nuggets. Okay, so remember, movement, not specific moves. Focus on team stuff, not particularly always individual stuff. Chess, not checkers, right? Go watch that video on Jokic. And then rolls, right? Rolls over positions. Sabonis. Oh, you got to shoot that. Okay, so if you're a shooter, LeVert is more of a scorer, right? He has all kinds of moves. I'm glad to see he's healthy. I didn't even know he was back, but he had some crazy stuff. So, guys, if you're playing basketball, don't take it for granted. It can be taken from you pretty quick with some crazy injury or pandemic or some freakish thing that happened to him. So, don't take the game for granted. I know I don't. Good way to run the lane a little bit there. So again, all right, so defense, they always choose the wrong stuff. I don't like this over dribbling by Jamal Murray. He's more of a scorer than anything. He attacks it, fine, right? So could he have just dribbled backwards? Would have Sabonis let him back him down to that position, right? Instead of doing all this stuff to get here. Okay, and then he's going to come in, and then he's going to fake, and then reverse. So he's like running away, right? Running away into a jumper, like two dribble, 4-step pull up. Okay, show the ball. Oh, he didn't even show the ball. Sabonis went for it anyways, and then be able to reverse pivot, extend, and switch hands. Oof, that's tough. I mean, Turner could have blocked that very easily. Jokic. Okay, so these are good plays in my eyes right here. All he did, Jokic, was drive, right? Right? It looks like he caught it out here. Turner was closing out, and he just drove, make them commit to him, and then fire it out. Just because Millsap didn't make that shot doesn't mean it's a bad play. I don't care. Porter gets a rebound and puts it back up. How does he get a steal? Right? This is fake double team. Like, he's not getting double team. That's a fake double team. Okay. So active hands in between. Okay. Understand that the guy's running behind you. You could be reading his eyes, right? Just get your hands up in that passing lane. Oh my God, look how slow that is. I mean, look at this. He's waiting for someone to come, right? He knows that he's not going to burn him one-on-one. Well, let me give the ball up to my teammate. Oh, let me get it back, because that little pass made this defender shift just a little bit. So now that he has to shift, now he knows he has to shift back, and that's enough of an angle for Jokic to take advantage. Keep the ball high. Don't ever bring it down. Okay, so you taller guys, bigger guys, once you get it up here, right? Keep it at this level. Keep it at this level. Don't go high pickup and then bring it back down to your hip. That's where Brogdon, the little guys, will poke here. Okay, watch that video on TJ McConnell. This is where the ball goes. This is where, a smart, heady, prepared defender will go for that steal. So don't put it where they're likely to steal it. That's like if you guys are, advertising to get stolen. Like, I'm not a criminal, but if you parked your car and you left your phone and your iPad and your MacBook chilling on the front seat, well, you're just begging for someone to come steal it. So don't put your cookies, don't show them, don't leave them out. Will Barton. Porter's a scorer. I mean, why wouldn't you, make this pivot, pass, set a screen, and then make a roll here, or pass, right? And then come dribble handoff, right? Why not? Why not do that? Your buddy's right there, but he decides to, step through. Maybe that shot isn't there. And then he backs up, and this is a very tough shot, right? His hips are facing that way, right? Everything's going that way, so he has to jump and rotate and shoot this. Not a difficult, shot to make, but he makes it. So that's what I mean. He's a scorer. If you guys aren't big jumpers, right? So when somebody drives, this is the dunker spot, right? Short corner on either side. So Millsap is playing both, right? So he's hiding behind Sabonis. Okay, so he's hiding behind Sabonis. Sabonis has no idea where he's at. So he's reading what side is the pass going to come on. Okay, so he pops out to this side. So now that he pops out to this side, right, the first thing, pump fake. Okay, so pump fake, right? Turn, get the hand up, turn, go into him, right? So you create contact to create separation. So you go into him. So you don't need to jump high, right? You need to be forceful when you attack that defender first. And then if you're smart, you'll probably use your offhand and finish. Right? Millsap uses his right. He doesn't need to use his left there, but I would recommend using the left for extra distance. Again, here's another example of Jokic being a nice guy. Okay, if this is Shaq, right? Shaq is a scorer. He's a dominant force. He's not passing it out, man. He's bending lower and he's swinging his elbows all crazy, and then everybody's going to get the hell out the way. He's going to dunk it. He's going to throw his legs up. He's going to swing, and he's going to send a message. Shaq, players like this, Zion, Giannis, you can send a message if you're that forceful, right? You slam that thing, you swing your legs, you throw your elbows around. That will deter little dudes like this trying to reach the next time you get a rebound, because they're going to catch an elbow. So Jokic right here on this elbow, like right here, right? He hits him, little baby nudge, right? That's a little baby bump. Like if he swung through, that would be a big boy move, and you get him out of there. You send a message. Nobody plays like that anymore. TJ just made a video on him. You guys should study him, man. Super smart player. Just on his steals, like calm, never in a hurry. But I don't like why he didn't just shoot it here, right? So he's looking to make plays. Oh, no lob. Oh, I'm open. Well, where's everybody? Well, you're wide open, dude. You are wide open. Look, right? So find a buddy. So he's a defender and a playmaker. Oh, Dougie, that is a tough catch. Dougie. Look where he caught it. Right, so he caught it in position. I call this position 3, right? It's up at the set point. It's almost at position 4 already. Okay, and he never comes down. He doesn't bring the ball down, dip it down, and then come back up. That's how you get rid of that shot quick. You understand wherever that pass is coming, and then you get your body into position relative to where the ball is at. And that's tough. That is a tough catch and shoot. Dougie, that is impressive. Go try that. I dare you. You'll probably miss 10 out of 10 shooting like that. Woo. Since we're on the shooting here. Okay, so this is a normal kind of catch and shoot, right? This is nice and rhythm. Caught it, right? He caught the ball. Now he's setting his feet. And now he's releasing. That's your normal kind of process on a catch and shoot. Ball, secure the ball, begin your feet. Right? This is much more common, right? Not nearly as quick, but remember, focus on accuracy, not so much on speed of your shot. This is all transition. Do you see how this game is going? I mean, these are highlights. Right? 5 out, run into the wing, right? Get the pass early, penetrate this, right? Force the defenders to choose as soon as you split them. Okay. This is a very tough angle to make that pass. You got to squeeze it through it and whip it through here. Much easier would have been just a bounce behind the back pass. Nuggets. I think I watched the Nuggets yesterday just lose to the Mavs. Throw that lob. There you go. Michael Green, no hops. He's pointing up like, do you want a lob or are you just open? Michael Green is more of a 3-point shooter. So he hops. Oh. Well, Barton, I don't want him playmaking. Remember, I don't want him to have to go through the reads. Go watch that video on Jokic, guys. Look at his elbow, right? The ball is above his forehead. His elbow is nice and high, pretty straight through the body here. Small bend in the hips, small bend in the knees, small bend in the ankles. This is what makes him unstoppable, man. Go watch that video I made why Jokic is unstoppable. Jokic. Jamal Murray has like those sneaky hops. All right, so what is everybody all worried about? What is everybody all worried about? Okay, looks like he's dribbling to do what? A dribble handoff. And then looks like a screen is setting up behind him, right? Whew, that is tricky. But to go watch that other video on why Jokic is unstoppable. Him, Randall, that lefty on the Jazz, Larry Bird, Kevin McHale. What's that lefty on the Jazz? His name? Joe Ingles. Okay, wide open, right? This is 5 out. 5 out, wide open, right? Just easy. You get open without the ball much easier than if you do have the ball. Okay, that becomes football. Okay, as soon as you let him get this little full speed ahead and then your turn, you're already exposed, right? So as the offensive guy, you have all this room to throw it in. They throw it in there. I really would have loved if he just caught this, and as he caught it, left, right, I would have just loved for him to right hand reverse it to make it easier, or even if he caught it here just on the left foot, right, just right hand reverse, so you can get it up a little bit quicker to the rim. Nothing wrong with what he did here, right, and then the left hand layup, right? But you do expose yourself a little bit here to get blocked if Michael Porter is like a crazy shot blocker. But I like the way he gets it up nice and high on that backboard. So this is why, guys. This is exactly why. Okay, that ball. Okay, he cannot contest that high shot. Okay, when it's up there without getting this close. If you're this close, you're already dead. So his pump fake was shortened, right? Because this guy is already dead. He is too close. Okay, Jokic just needs half a step. He's slow, so he needs you to get this close to him. Okay, so once you're this close, you're already dead because then he can start to use his body. So now he's into him. Okay. Now he's nice and low for Jokic standards. All right. So he's lower than here. Okay. Okay. Not getting anywhere. Gets a little bit lower. Okay. To press it. Okay. Now he's setting up his spin. Okay. Everybody know the spin's coming. Okay. Left. Okay. He doesn't go just left foot. He goes left, right. And then he uses the offhand hook. Or not offhand, right hand, but side hand finish. I mean, He's using every advantage he has at his disposal, and none of his advantages are speed. It's all body position, it's all timing, it's understanding where you are, it's understanding where you are relative to the rim, where your defender is, using your weight, using your leverage. Jokic, dude. I mean, if you guys can get to this level and understand what you're capable of, what you're not capable of, this is so good. I mean, it's ugly, it's slow, it's not pretty. The only pretty thing is that it's a bucket. There it is, like that. So Murray catches it all on one leg, right? All on one leg, all in one motion versus, I think that was Justin Holiday. Simple, easy horn set. Simple horn set. Okay, enter into the post, right? You got your guy coming up behind. You set this little thing, and that leads these two to communicate how they're going to communicate. He's nice and low. Okay, that ball just comes over, right? And that's how it happens. Okay, you don't, if you're Jokic, if you're this guy, if you're Jokic, a problem that I typically will see, guys will be so nervous in this post position. You're so nervous to make a decision, right? So you'll face up, okay, you'll square up. Once you square up, you're going to be open in an open stance, and then this guy's going to start swiping and hitting the ball, right? Okay, that's a mistake. Do not open yourself up right away. Okay, stay in this closed and post. Remember, back to chest is post, right? Shoulders into chest is closed. Okay, and then chest to chest is open. So stay in this post to closed stance. Do not reveal what you're going to do with the ball till the very last second. So high side, still posting. Okay, at the very last second, he begins to open up. And if you go first, the defense has to react. So you're going to throw it before they react or as they're reacting. Jokic. So, I mean, I give him so much love, but I got to expose him on defense, right? So all the way out here, there's no support, there's no show, there's no hedge, there's no love for Murray, right? So he's dropping back already. He's like, oh my God, I'm slow. So he drops back, he's shuffling. Jamal Murray gets back a little bit, but it's way too late. It is way too late. I mean, I'm pissed if I'm a guard having a guard like that all day long. Porter. Get Jokic into the pick and roll somehow. There we go. Get him. See, I really don't know how good of a three-point shooter Miles Turner is, but Brogdon can get around Jokic. So what I've had, I don't know what Miles Turner could have done differently, right? If you're Brogdon, you can stop, pivot, and turn that ball back, and pass that ball back, okay, or get around the corner, right? Number 9 should be ready to shoot. If he's not good at this, he should be drifting down here. And 22, Levert should be drifting here, making himself available, but instead they're watching. Textbook, right? When you guys are making this steal, right? Are you guys already scanning your head like, okay, now that he's beginning to look at his head, okay, he knows what's going on here. Look at what he does with his eyes. He looks both ways, find out who he got, find out who's ahead. Your ability to process things very, very fast. That's what separates the chess players and the checker players, like that. Sabonis, these are the checkers. Come on, Sabonis. Oh, get that stuff out of here. I wish Jokic, had some athleticism here to time this up and just pin the crap out of it or throw that thing into the stands, but that's just not Jokic's game. That's just not his game. I mean, that's available for a lot of other shot blockers. Spin. Oh, why didn't you spin and hook him? So again, this is playmaker Jokic, right? As soon as he catches it, he's already anchored that foot. Okay. Justin Holiday's weaker. All he needs to do is when he feels that little bump, just spin. Even if he doesn't feel the bump, he can just spin and then seal him off with a little jump stop. Just not Jokic's game. He's not the power guy, or only when he gets really mad. So he holds it up here. Everybody's staring at him. Weak side. Porter comes into that gap, right? So that's always the soft spot, right? Nice little easy pass over the head. Where's TJ McConnell? Does he get any minutes on this team, man? Brogdon. Sabonis getting a post. Like, oh god. That's so ugly. I mean, oh my god, this is so junky. Like, he didn't even commit to closing out, but I like how he went right away. That's aggression. This is disgusting, disgusting footwork. I mean, terrible footwork. It looks so ugly and so slow and so clunky. Does he spiral? Hell no. Right? Like, this is so tall. Does this look like someone who's going fast? All right, guys, go look at that spiral video where it's like your shin angle should be down here. Like, you guys should be down here. That's disgustingly slow. But even as disgustingly slow as it is, I mean, you can still get by with it. So imagine if your positioning was 1,000 times better. No handles, but just enough. Why do you need to dribble? Sabonis, man, you're a robot, dude. But I mean, he's an all-star by being robotic. Nothing wrong with being robotic. I just don't prefer it. Like, dude could barely go behind the back. Like, this is not fluid at all. Like, why wouldn't you just go one dribble behind the back? But no, bobble it. Okay, it's not clean. I know you're not really doing that much dribbling. Takes you a little time to gather that ball. This is not even a good pass. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm such a nitpicker. I'm such a nitpicker. And then here, okay, you get it right here. Boom. Catch it on 2 feet, man. Catch it on 2 feet. Shoot that thing. Okay, that's not your thing. You didn't even catch it on 2 feet. Nobody's even around you. You force them to do something. So I don't mind that. All right. So you force them to do something, and then you fire it out. I mean, it's not even a perfect pass either. I'm a Sabonis hater. Am I a Sabonis hater, Pacers fans? Guys, if they go under the screen, Jokic not helping out. So let's pick on Jokic. You got to play defense at least some. Jokic, you got to show on their side or something. So we're just going under, letting Karis LeVert shoot threes. I don't know the scouting report on him, but I know he's pretty good. I know he can hoop. Can he shoot? So to be determined. Oh, throw it, Will Barton. Jesus Christ. Why did it take Will Barton so long to throw it, right? As soon as this guy got pummeled right here, that should have been a lob, right? A better lob. That should have been there. But why are you waiting? I mean, Will Barton, like I said, he's more of a scorer slasher. Right. So this is like in those football quarterbacks, they have to wait until they're like wide open. Okay. He's waiting until he's open. He doesn't realize that he's going to be open right here. And that's the biggest separator between I don't know, a game manager, like a football player game manager, and seeing the windows and the opportunities and the spots before they're even there. Um, I don't know how to teach that to people. You either see or you don't. Woo! Let's go. Karis LeVert has no idea what the hell he's doing. First game back, second game back. Why that he's driving around here, right? Dougie's coming here. Karis, you either gotta reverse and get out, or Dougie, you gotta get the hell out of there. Like, why are you running into him here? That's a miscommunication, bad chemistry between these guys that haven't played together. So it gets rid of some junk like that. Oh, why didn't you just step with the right, Jokic? Okay, spin, left, right, right hand layup. I mean, you missed that opportunity. And now I guess it's terrible spacing. And so now you got four on the same side. Murray needs to get over here at least. Okay, and then he makes the mistake of bringing the ball to where you shouldn't bring it. Oh my God, he's going to get away with it. See that, guys? Where does the steal happen? He hits him, okay, and he drops the ball. He hits him with the elbow, okay, and then he drops the ball down. You got to be able to keep that ball high right there. Why would you bring it down, right? So that's where it's get ripped. We talked about that. So if you put your freaking stuff on the front seat of the car, park your car, it's going to get jacked. Doesn't get jacked, consider yourself lucky. Beautiful. Make the screens nice and illegal. Okay, nice little horn set. Okay. Point guard, right? Two elbow guys, two in the corner. Okay, we saw earlier. Ball goes into Jokic. This guy sets a screen, and Murray gets a wide open cut. So it looks exactly the same. Okay, so now they're waiting on it. Dougie sitting on it. Okay, so that doesn't happen. So that's your first option. That's the kind of the first go around. Okay, so you swing it to the opposite guy. So that doesn't happen. So you have this guy coming in from the corner to set the screen now. Okay, and then Jokic on the backside is headhunting the next screen. So he's headhunting this guy. Okay, so LeVert, instead of chasing him all the way around, he decides to cut through. So Jokic reads that and makes it slightly illegal, right? And then Jermichael Finley has to make some type of pass, find some passing angle. Okay, Jamal Murray doesn't do him any favors by drifting so far here. It would have been better if Jermichael Green did some type of pass like that, because if he jumps this, it'll get stolen. You guys see that how that happens? So that's how basketball works. It's continually options, always, always, always. It's not as robotic as a football game where it's like, you know, up 5 yards, out, and then you go up 10 yards and out. There's multiple options at varied times all throughout if you're running a really smooth offense. So let's watch it again. Pass, cut through, swing to the opposite, set the screen, find the pass, step in and shoot. That's how basketball works, guys. I hope you're learning stuff, man. If you're learning stuff, like, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Beautiful, just left, right, 1, 2, follow through. Dougie. Right, so to my shooters, my snipers, right? Boom, put a cone there. Start down here. Okay, lead your guy into the cone. Catch it, have everybody pass it to you here, left, right, shoot it, left, hop, shoot it, you know, right? Work on all your stuff, all flowing. Okay, imagine somebody's chasing you, okay? All in motion, all in rhythm. Bang. Dougie. Your cookies. Who was that? Is that the other Holiday boy? I think that's Holiday. Another Holiday. This is what I mean. Smart player. Not, he has no idea I'm back here. He's assuming that he's here. Yo, what? Where did he come from? Yo. Good defense, smart defense. You got to know when to take your gamble. So he goes on that first dribble. So as soon as Jokic starts to get a little bit aggressive dribbling, right? He's so slow. He's already going on that first dribble. Second dribble, yoink. Good steal. Number 3. I think you're one of the Holiday boys. Nice job by TJ there. Okay, so the exact same play. Does Dougie shoot it? Right? 1-2 follow through. Dougie, shoot it. No, right? 1-2 dribble, right? So he's dribbling. He's going to split this gap a little bit, right? Flip it high. Okay, they got to close out to TJ. TJ takes one dribble, jump stop, stops in that soft spot. You got to be able to make that floater. If you don't got that floater, float it to your dunker, and then they can get the lob. So Pacers showing some stuff. And Nuggets showing some stuff. So as the game goes, right, you guys defensively, offensively have to be able to stop that first option. We just saw Dougie shoot that right on the first one. So now they're in more on him. If they're in more offensively, then you got to penetrate the 2, force them to come to you. Force them to come to you, get rid of it. Then all the rotations happen, right? One hop. Pacers and Nuggets giving you guys gems. Gems and gems. Oh my God, that's a terrible pass, Campanzo. He sees the angles, but he probably gets a little bit too wild with it. So he's on a short leash kind of in the beginning. Probably drives the coaches crazy at practice. Reminds me a lot of Ginobili. So he sees it. So he penetrates that. He flips it over his shoulder, right hand shoulder, all lax. I wish it would have been a left-handed hook pass. Might have been better. Holiday gets his hand on it. It still gets there. He gets away with it. Who's 35? I wish he would have shot at 35. So Campanzo rifles a one-handed pass. Boom, nice on target, right? Catch and shoot. You're not a catch and shooter. Not a bad job, right? 2.5 drill jab. Dougie's way out of control on his closeout. Penetrate this gap. Penetrate this gap. Find yourself a better angle to find it to your guy here. Will Barton and Jamal Crawford are the ones that like over dribble on the Nuggets, but they're the 2 that are are allowed to actually over dribble a little bit. You got to give them some leeway. They're the scorers on the team. Just probing, nothing there. Shot it. Live with it. I mean, he'll make most of those. Good slice layup by Millsap. Okay, guys, so you should be able to get down the lane, right? Instead of finishing, if you can't finish over the top of the dunk, you have to be able to slice and get skinny, go this way, slice and get skinny this way. LaMelo Ball does it really great going left all the time. Here's an example of someone going right, Millsap going right with a slice layup. Russell Westbrook does a lot of slice layups. Coming off 2 screens, Barton, nope, 1. Now the second one turns into so this is like a little stagger screen. So instead of your horns being here and here, right? It looks like 2 guys then come set the screen for Barton to come. Okay, Barton only takes 1. He takes 1, and then Porter comes down, and then it turns into a screen for Porter. Boom, and boom. Would have been nice if Millsap would have dragged down. Okay, then you would have had a roll option. Let's watch it again. This is a nice little play. One screen, cut through, pass not there. Second option there. Millsap, I wish you would have rolled. Throw it. Nope, he's not throwing it. Oh, he is throwing it. Campanzo's not shooting it. So if you're this scorer here, if you're Will Barton, I wish you would have thrown it first, but he's that scorer. He's trying to keep pushing the pace to see what happens right here. Throw it ahead. Throw it ahead. Campanzo's a playmaker, right? He's going to lob it back to you somehow. But Barton doesn't do that. He keeps dribbling, He closes it, right? He's thinking he's making a play because he's thinking Campanzo is him. He's thinking that I may score, so when I throw it to this guy, he's going to do exactly what I would do. KYP, know your personnel. Okay, when I throw it to him, I know he's not going to shoot it because that's just not his style. He's not a scorer. He's a playmaker. So what does he do? He passes open a wide open shot. Right? Passes up a wide open three. Snipers, if this was a sniper, any sniper would have shot that three, right? A playmaker will do this, exactly what he did. He waited for someone to get an easy layup. Is anything wrong with any of this? No. Right? It's just knowing your personnel, knowing yourself, knowing your teammates. My job as a coach is to identify all the roles on my team, right? It always changes. When you get a new team, you got to start the process all over again. Okay, so we talked about Jokic. This is a great one, right? So now he didn't pump fake yet. He's close. Hands are up. Good position to guard, right? But now, as I bring the ball up, right? Miles Turner, who's almost 7 feet tall, probably 7 feet tall, he's in a low stance. So there's no way that he's going to reach up to where Jokic releases his ball in time. So it's a free ride, free path to get the ball up to here. So imagine if you guys are shooting down here, right? Every time you pump fake with the ball right here, their hands are in the way and it's screwing you up. It's screwing up that path that you guys are used to. That ball has to swing up this way for you to shoot, right? Jokic has a free path here. So if he can get it here, you're basically done. And the majority of the time, defenders will let him get it to here. And so if it's here and you're in a closeout position with the arm down here, if you're bent down here, it's over because that's just a shot. If you get closer, then you're too close and I can slowly get around you because I'm tall and I can use my body and my weight. It's the magic of Jokic. That's the magic of shooting like that. Secrets, guys. It's freaking secrets. Go work on that shot, man. Look at that. See what I mean? So when do you choose to contest? When do you choose to contest? When? Right? Always wrong. Like I said, when gyms are open, I'm going to build up that shot. I'm going to build up shooting that way. It'll be a fun little process. I'll make videos on it for you guys. See how long it takes. $115 to $99. Over dribble. Let's go figure something out. Cross three. Oh my God. I mean, that's just lazy. Defense down the end. Nice little dime there. So again, right? Offense always wins. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's basically going 1-on-4 and wins. Passes one guy, splits another. Other guy comes to help. One offensive guy can really wreck, 5 guys. That looks like it's a wrap. Oh, we got more. Come on, garbage time. All right, I don't care about all that. All right, so what do we learn? Go watch that video. Jokic is unstoppable. You should learn to practice to shoot like that, especially if you're young, especially if you're kind of have a mediocre, normal-looking jump shot. If it's mediocre, just give up mediocre and then go the long path, rebuild a new-looking shot. I guarantee you it'll help you tremendously. Because if you're already behind the pack, if you're below average to average behind the pack, there's no way that you're going to follow traditional ways to catch up, because those people are not going to stop working. Okay. So it's always a moving target that you're trying to catch. So if you do the traditional way of trying to catch up, you're always going to find yourself behind, and then you're just going to give up and quit. Might as well just quit now, start a new path, and try something new. If you fail, you're going to fail anyways. If somehow you figure out that this new way that I'm telling you actually makes sense, you will all of a sudden catch up, because you're doing something that nobody else is doing, and it'll be completely different. They're not going to know how to guard you, etc., etc. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Remember, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.